Recently, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra described drugs as an invisible enemy. He said the youth is being targeted. So, how can we tackle the menace of drug abuse?
Sir, given the Chief Minister of Maharashtra calling the drug as the biggest invisible enemy, it is true, sir, because the youths are the future for India, and India is having the demographic dividend. And if you harness the youth power effectively, it will help to have a 10 trillion economy by the end of this decade, sir. So they are acting the key factor for the workforce. Along with that, sir, they are acting as a role model for the upcoming generation. So that if they engage in the drug addiction areas, so that will hamper the India's growth or the growth of the Maharashtra. So these are the factors I can recall at the moment.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you.
Yes.
So Birdev, we have covered a lot of areas from your DAP. However, in case you think that any of your areas mentioned in the DAP has not been covered, I can ask you one last question.
I have to tell the area.
Yes. If you want another question, you have to tell the area. It is your discretion, not necessary.
Something about the reservation demands being made from the Maharashtra or the.
Okay. So where is this Maratha quota line today?
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting
the legislation for increasing the quota for Marathas. It had gone to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court turned it down. What is the latest on that issue?
Sir, again, the government of Maharashtra has allocated the reservation for the Maratha under the social and educational backward category. So it is a challenge in the Bombay High Court because it is crossing the 50% limit set in the Indra Sahni judgment, and other factors are being taken into the consideration as far as the opposition.
So what do you think in the light of how the courts have acted in this particular matter? So what do you think would be the ultimate fate of this legislation? Will it meet the test of law at the Supreme Court level?
Sir, given the previous instances, Honorable Supreme Court has turned it down, and considering the other factors like the Maratha community being the dominant caste and giving the reservation to the entire community, because those are the needy one under the Maratha community are getting reservation under the EWS category, and the Maratha Kunbi are getting reservation under the OBC category. So reservation itself in the short-term duration is not going to change the situation substantially. So the concerns behind the reservation, like the concerns in the education or the concerns in the employment, should be taken care, like fee waiver.
So ultimately, what is your stand? What may happen in this case? Will Supreme Court allow beyond 50%, or should it allow?
Considering the previous instances and given the history that some section or those which are in needy are already getting the reservation from other criteria, Supreme Court might neglect the reservation under the SCBC categories.
All right. So Birdev, we now conclude our interview. We will call you again after some time. Meanwhile, you can wait in the next room.
Thank you, sir.